I made every Minecraft mob in SPORE, and what you're about to see is the compilation of every single one of the episodes. And if you don't want to miss any of my upcoming projects, make sure to follow me on the neighboring platforms as well, where all of this happened. But as of right now, enjoy the making of every single Minecraft mob in SPORE. Here we go.
Is it breedable? Oh, hell no!
So I've just started a new SPORE series. We're gonna be making every single Minecraft mob in SPORE. And to start with, I decided to make the Minecraft pig. Now here's the thing, I decided not to make them in the Minecraft style because SPORE simply can't make things that are square. And while there is a Minecraft SPORE mod, I thought, it wouldn't be as fun to just do that. So what I've instead decided to make is basically just a more somewhat semi-realistic interpretation, but fitting to the SPORE style. And to start with, I decided to do the pig. And now, a lot of people seem to think that it looked really bad. And I totally didn't lose my absolute marbles.
It does not look that bad! It looks like a Minecraft pig! Have you seen what I was given to work with?
But if you want to decide on the next mob for me to make, comment it down below, and the top comment will be the next mob that I make in SPORE. Also, as a little bit of a fun fact, you know what's weird? After they asked me if my pig was breedable, I shut off the stream. Out of frustration, really. And literally a couple of minutes after that, my power went out. Which meant if I had kept streaming and started making something else after the pig was done, I would have lost it. So in a way, Dexter Morgan asking me if my pig was breedable saved me from wasting a bunch of time. You really can't make this stuff up. Today is day 2 of making every single Minecraft mob in SPORE, and while I said on the last video that the next one would be a suggestion from the top comment, the video hadn't had enough time for people to see it yet for me to pick one, so I actually got a suggestion from the one and only Goji guy. For that, I want to show you guys some variants, because last episode we made the pig, and I completely forgot that the pig in Minecraft has like 3 variants now, so I decided to make them in SPORE. We got the cold pig, the warm pig, and also this legend who I miss every single day. But yes, as I said, the next creature that we made was suggested by Goji Guy, and it was the Vax. It was actually really fun to make this one. Having to interpret literal pixels into something that looked like a little creature was really fun. I especially liked the way the eyebrows came together, and although the sword was really hard to make, I do think it came out really cool too. Now this time, I promise, the top comment on the video is gonna be the one that we pick. Okay? This voice line was only added for the purpose of making the video more than a minute long. Let's see what Minecraft mob we make today. Oh no. Okay, maybe let's check the other video. Oh, there we go. People want me to make the sniffer. Is that Marco Makes? Day 3 of making every single Minecraft mob in SPORE, and today we're making the sniffer because I really am not going to make Jenny. I stopped asking. We're not. This one was incredibly fun to make, and it is definitely my favorite out of the entire series so far. I love the way it looks. I tried to make it in a way that reminded me a little bit more of dinosaurs, but in the end, it just came out looking exactly like how the sniffer does. Like, for example, I interpreted the fur that he has as feathers, and also the really thick beak. I decided to make it a little bit more pointy. In my mind, that would help him, like, pull roots out of the ground or something. And also for the feet, I decided to make them a little more dinosaur-like rather than just give him hooves, which was my first idea. And I also gave him a little bit of a dinosaur tail. And to me, the green on top of him definitely had to be moss instead of just green fur. And I think everything came together so beautifully for this one. I love how it came out. It was so fun to make. I didn't crash out making it, thankfully. And I just had a lot of fun. I genuinely just had an absolute blast making this one. But that's everything for today. Leave your idea down below, and the top comment is going to be the next Minecraft mob that we make tomorrow. Can the person asking me to make a goth mommy enderman or tsundere creeper girl realize that this is a live chat that everybody can see and not the fucking pub search? It's day 4 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE, and today I have 2 absolute bangers. The top comment on the last video was the Hoglin. Shout out to Schnorgel for suggesting it, and I decided to do the Zoglin too while I was at it. I've always really liked the Hoglin design since it came out, so I was really excited to get into this, and it definitely turned out as awesome as I wanted it to be, although I can't say I didn't struggle a little bit in the beginning. I went through a few different versions to kind of get the head shape right, but once I did, it came out really cool. And when it comes to the Zoglin, it was also really fun, but this one was a little bit more difficult. I tried to follow the game's design as much as I could, while also giving it some cooler aspects to it, like for example, the eyeball being popped out of the socket, or a little bit of snot coming out of the nose. I'm not entirely happy with the way the ribs came out, but I think it's funny how somebody took a chunk out of his ass. And in general, I think it came out actually really freaking sick. These were both a lot of fun to make, which is something I've been saying for every single one of these on this series, but I'm just really enjoying it. I haven't had one that's really made me hate it yet. But that's all for today. Comment down below which Minecraft mob I should do next, and the top comment is going to be day 5. Oh yeah. The Minecraft Nautilus has just been revealed, and you already know I had to spore it so good. Day 5 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. For today's video, not only did I make the Nautilus, but I made the zombie Nautilus too. And I gotta say, it was actually pretty annoying to make this one. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, for the Nautilus, I did not enjoy making it at all. First, I struggled with the tentacles for a couple of minutes, and by the end, I still wasn't really that happy with it. Then I tried to get the stripes on his shell to look normal just by painting the shell, but that didn't work. So I had to sculpt every single little stripe on the shell, which was absolutely awful. And then by the end, I realized that I made it completely wrong, because Nautiluses, they go backwards. This guy walks forward, and it was already done when I noticed. And so it was way too late for me to change it. I didn't want to go back. I'd already spent close to an hour working on it, so I just left it. I just left him walking backwards, technically backwards, because the backwards is the real, you know what I'm saying? The zombie Nautilus, on the other hand, was much more enjoyable to work on, and I actually had a great time. For once, this one doesn't have any stripes, so I didn't struggle with those at all, and adding the moss on the shell and trying to get the moss to only creep up on the little nooks and crannies of the shell was really fun. I even gave him like some teeth inside the Nautilusi, or whatever the fuck you call that, and I think it looks pretty good. And even the shell, I took some creative liberties and I made it a little bit cracked in some places where, you know, I just gave it a texture where it looks like it's got cracks all over. And it's cool. It looks cool. I love this one. The zombie Nautilus is such a cool design. I would have never thought to make a creature like a Nautilus into a zombie. And it looks great. I mean, it is day 6 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we have an absolute banger. So the top comment suggested was the Iron Golem. Shout out to everybody who suggested it, and I gotta be honest, I cooked so hard on this one. At the beginning, it was looking exactly how you expect it to, aside from the fact that I gave it hooves, because the thought of him having bare feet made me really uncomfortable. But aside from that, it was looking how you expect an Iron Golem to look, the exact build, except I was making it semi-realistic, which meant a lot of muscles, right? But it wasn't until we got to the face that I started to deviate from the original in a really cool way. Let me explain. I didn't know what to do with the nose at all. Nothing was really looking right, and everything just sort of looked really goofy until I came up with the idea of interpreting the really long noses that the Minecraft villagers and illagers and also the Iron Golem have as a trunk, like an elephant-like or a tapir-like trunk. I don't know why, but for me, this was so cool. I think this is awesome. You can argue it makes no sense, but it's just such cool variation. Obviously, I did it to the Iron Golem. I'm going to do it to the illagers and also to the villagers eventually when I get to them. But it seems so like post-apocalyptic that maybe they have trunks for filtering air better. Maybe the unibrows come from a bigger eyebrow ridge to sort of stop dust or something from getting into their eyes, and their lack of hair might be from the harsh sun. I don't know. There's something really cool here. I've never seen villagers represented in this way before, but I absolutely love it. But aside from that, the only other thing that I changed from the original design was replacing the flowers with thorns, because I just thought he'd look cooler if he had yellow thorns on him instead of little flowers. I don't know, maybe not the best idea. I'm really happy with how it came out though, but by all means, tell me what you think of it in the comments. And also, let me know if you like my villager idea, because to me, it seems really cool. Anyway, don't forget to leave a comment down below for the next creature for day 7, and I'll catch you in the next one. Day 7 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. This time, I had to get really creative. The mob suggested this time was the slime, and I'm gonna be honest, in the beginning I had absolutely no idea what to do for it, because you simply can't make something transparent in Spore. And sure, I could have just made it a little blob and called it a day, but even then that'd feel wrong, because I wanted them to hop around. So I had an absolute stroke of genius, and I came up with the idea of making the body really small, pulling it under the floor, and then attaching a bunch of invisible arms to it, and then on the end of those invisible arms, I'd put this foot right here. And this is what would be the body of the slime. And then I could just build on top of each of those with the little slime face, and then it'd hop around, because it's technically a foot, right? So it'd just hop around. And this worked really well. I'm really proud of coming up with this, and honestly, I don't think I could have done this in any better way. This is the only thing I could think of, and I'm happy with how it came out. I think the cluster of slimes is really good, especially the pre-cum baby at the back. And they all look really good, as long as you don't look at them from the underside. Ew. I want to be able to milk the squid.
It's day 8 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today, Chip has a horrible headache and can't really talk, so Indy, me, is gonna do the voiceover for him. The creature of today was a squid. Chip wanted to keep it pretty accurate to the game instead of just making a blue real-life squid, like for example, the Minecraft squid not having a beak like real squids, but instead having a weird plethora of teeth inside the squidussy.
God damn!
He also decided to give the squid these cute little ears that he says are actually the nipples, because in an early Minecraft version, you could milk squids, therefore need nipples. He made the glow squid 2 right after, and it looks much better. The only real differences are the head shape and the eyes being a little crooked, aside from the colors, but nonetheless, this one actually looks really cool, and not as boring as the first. But that's it for today. Let me know what mob should be made next in the comments, and everyone tell Chip he's a
Hey guys, it's Chip. Thank you so much for Indy for doing the voiceover. What? Go support her account. Go follow her. Number 15. It's day 9 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. And for today, I present you the Enderman. This wasn't fun. Okay, so let me get this straight first. I actually really like the Enderman's design in the game. I think it's cool looking, and I definitely wanted to keep mine really lean and tall and long. But I had a lot of trouble making it look cool. For once, the mouth that he has in the game, which kind of unhinges, is not really something that's possible to do in Spore. So I wasn't really that happy with the way the mouth came out, or the entire head for that matter. But still, I felt like the entire design was missing something. Sure, it looks like an Enderman, but it just feels really uninspired. If you have any ideas on how I could make this a little bit better, please do let me know. Also, we are rapidly approaching 50,000 followers here on TikTok, which is kind of crazy. So I don't ever ask this, but if you've watched till now, consider following. I'm thinking of making the Minecraft Warden whenever we hit 50,000, because I don't want to make all the cool mobs first, and then when we only have the ones that people don't generally care about that much left to the end, you know, everybody just stops watching. So I definitely wanted to wait a little bit until I did the Warden, but doing it as a 50,000 followers special would be pretty cool, since the Warden is such a cool Minecraft boss. Bows! But that's it for today. I'm really sorry for the Enderman not looking that great. I don't know. I wasn't really that inspired, but by all means, let me know what we should make next, and if you have any suggestions of how it should look, make sure to leave it down in the comments. That's my dog. It is day 10 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today I'm gonna be redoing the pig. I think some of the issues that a lot of people have with it were mainly the body shape. It was looking a little too long, so I made him taller. The legs also weren't great, so I changed them a little bit, and the face just didn't look like the Minecraft one. Oh, and I also don't really like pink, so I made it a more pleasing color. This bit is really stupid, actually. Yes, we're making the creeper. There's no way the head is that good. I feel like I've redeemed myself a little bit over the Enderman that we made yesterday, because I actually really like how this creeper came out. He just looks so awkward, and he just looks like he's in so much pain. It's really creepy. I will say, maybe the integument on him doesn't really look like the actual leaves. They just sort of look like fur, but if you squint really hard, they'll look like leaves. They'll look like he's grassy, okay? leafy. It was way too perfect not to do the creeper on day 10. Shout out to Marco Makes for suggesting it. On the topics of shoutouts, also, I would like to mention ArtZeek, my man who made the really cool looking Minecraft chip style PNG thing, which I've been using on the streams and also in the videos. So go follow them on TikTok right now. But that's all for today. I hope you guys liked my creeper design as much as I did. And if you have any suggestions of what we should make next, make sure to leave them down below. And I'll catch you guys. I won't catch nobody, actually. I don't know. Some of you guys may weigh a lot. You never know. The Copper Age update has just dropped, so you already know. Copper Golem for day 11 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. Let's go. So before I show you the Copper Golem, I forgot to mention in the previous video that I also made a variant for the Charged Creeper when I made the Creeper mob. Here it is. All I did was just stuck some effects around him, but they actually came out not that bad. Anyway, onto the Golem now. The main thing to note here is the legs that look a little bit different from the ones in the game. I think it adds a lot of personality, but they came from me not being able to color them properly. I tried to use the robotic legs, and those just simply didn't color when I made him orange, but I actually think it doesn't look that bad in silver. Also, the nose, which happens to be a trunk, as I've been doing with every villager slash illager looking mob since the Iron Golem, because I think it's just a cool way of interpreting it. Everything else on the body was just me trying to make it match the patterns that he has in the game, and I think it came out pretty good. I also made every other variant, so we've got the Copper Golem, we've got the slightly weathered Copper Golem, and the oxidized Copper Golem. And also, a really cool thing I'd like to mention in this video, I was turned into a Minecraft mob, which is so cool. Charcoal, the Tyrannus, has made me into a 3D little model for a Minecraft mob. It's super freaking cool. Look at that. It's me, dude. It's me, and definitely go follow them. But anyway, that's all for today. I hope you guys liked my little representation of the Copper Golem, and let me know what we should make next. It's day 12 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. So this time I decided to make the armadillo, and I love armadillos. I really do. What an underrated, beautiful animal. I'm so glad this was added to Minecraft. Genuinely, I'm not being sarcastic at all. I could not be happier about the armadillo being added to Minecraft. So I definitely wanted to do him justice in the game. And what's happening here is actually really interesting, because his shell was really difficult to figure out in Spore, but I think I came up with a method that is actually kind of clever. I had the whole armadillo body ready, and up to this point, nothing here is that crazy. But then when I got to the shell, or carapace, the armor, I don't know. I started struggling a little bit. So what I did is I completely sunk in his stomach until he looked like the Rango armadillo. And then I stuck this cork piece in the middle of it to make it look like the division that goes right in between the armadillo. And then after I did that, I took two spheres and I placed them in just a way that they'd exactly line up the way I wanted it to. And then all I had to do for the underside was just stick some fur under there, which real armadillos do have, and there we go. You could tell it's an armadillo regardless if you know it's the Minecraft one or not, but it still shares a striking resemblance to the Minecraft armadillo, which I think is the best case scenario. This might be like a 10 out of 10 one for me. I tend to be a little bit harsh in my creations here and there, but I really don't see anything I'd change about this one. It is borderline perfect. I love this one. Anyway, leave in the comments down below which one we should do next, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Let's make the Minecraft Phantom for day 13 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. As one of the few people that actually really like the Phantom's design and the way they work in the game too, I was naturally really excited to make this one. Granted, in the beginning, it was a little tough, especially having to figure out the mouth and the head shape. At the end, I decided to just keep it mouthless. It's okay, because he doesn't really have a mouth in the game, so, yeah, maybe that makes him more expressive. I just like the look more personally, and I honestly believe that the way it came out might make it one of my best works so far out of the entire Minecraft series. All the way up there with the sniffer for me. This dude looks freaking awesome. I gave him this big chest and a keel along with some really large lats so he'd have enough muscle to power flapping those really massive wings, which he does. I got even the animation working. That's so impressive, right? That can't just be me. Look at him. Look at him go. Anyway, absolutely in love with how this guy came out. The colors, dude, the spine patterns in the back, so freaking cool. Also, I found out recently that some people don't know this. All these creatures, they're made live. My uncut live streams go to a channel called Chip the Dinosaur Guy VODs. And if you want to watch me live, come over to TikTok. I stream there pretty much daily. Anyway, let me know which mob we should do next, and I'll see you next time. So the top comment in my last video was the silverfish. And I don't know if you guys know anything about silverfish, but they're bugs. And I've got every reason in the world to hate bugs.
Oh, the mosquito.
But you know what? I love the silverfish, guys. I love him. I loved making him in Spore. Day 14 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. Making the silverfish in Spore was really fun. I don't know if you guys know this, but silverfish are actually a real creature. So immediately, that was my main source of inspiration when it came to making the Minecraft one. Although the real one and the Minecraft one are very different, I just mainly focused in making the real life silverfish look like it belonged in Minecraft. Not by making it square, but by giving it the features that the Minecraft one has, such as the fluff and the eyes. I did consider not leaving the legs, but that would have felt weird. And honestly, top tier. He looks so silly. He looks so silly. He looks like someone farted in class and everybody blamed him because he was the only fat kid. And I relate to that. Okay, granted, it really was me who farted in class, but it felt very racially motivated that they assumed it was me just because I was fat. Anyway, which one should we do next? Let me know.
Cancel the fucking series. The horse is chopped. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Why is the neck so long? The hair? Its ass? Start over? It looks good. The legs are wrong, sorry Chip. No, they're fucking not. Have you considered looking at a horse for reference? Yes, I'm looking at a horse right now.
This has to be fucking rage bait. It even walks like one.
What are you talking about? It's a horse! For those of you who don't know what a fucking horse looks like, this is it! That's what a horse looks like! Have you seen a horse before? That's what a horse looks like. Now look at them legs. You see the way they bend? You see that? Are you looking at that? Oh, look at mine. Isn't it the exact fucking same?
Day 15 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. So today I decided to do all of the horse variants. Now, if you're unaware, in Minecraft we have 5 different types of variations of quote-unquote horses. We have the horse, the mule, the donkey, the skeleton horse, and the zombie horse. And I decided to make them all at once so I could jumble them all together in this same video. This got a little bit dirty at the beginning because apparently, according to 500 people, I don't know what a horse looks like. I mean, I definitely thought I'd struggle a lot more on the skeleton part than the horse part. Look at this. This is my skeleton horse. This looks fucking beautiful, doesn't it? The thing is, the skeleton and the real one are the same. The difference is that this one doesn't have flesh on it. So why did everybody have a problem with this one but not the skeleton? I don't know. I have now lifelong beef with every horse girl out there because apparently I just did horses so dirty. Oh my god. I need my anger issues sorted. Anyway, I love how the skeleton came out. Let me know which Minecraft mob I should make next. We are rapidly approaching 50,000 followers on TikTok, so make sure to follow. I'll do the warden at 50k, and I'll see you next time. God, please don't tell me my horse is chopped. There's no way it's that bad. There's no way. It's day 16 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we have the Endermite. I found this GIF in the Minecraft Dungeons wiki, and it shows the Endermite sort of blinking, so I decided to make it a Cyclops, and it just came out looking so cool. I love how much it just looks like a fat little maggot, and now I totally understand why Endermen kill these things on sight. They are disgusting. But just in the chances that the blinking thing might be a mouth, I decided to give it one too. This was literally my fastest one. It went super smoothly. But I also decided to make the Enderman because honestly, just keeping the Endermite would probably make for a video that's too short. And what better time to introduce my redesign of the previously made Enderman than now? So this is what it used to look like. I don't know if you remember it from a few episodes back, but it overall just looks really mid and I wasn't very happy with it. So I took all of your suggestions that you guys left in the comments into account, and I came up with this. I unhinged the jaw a little bit, I gave it an ender pearl chest with some veins, bulked him up by a lot, changed the pose as well, and gave him better feet and hands. And honestly, it's night and day to me. That looks a whole lot better, right? Let me know if you prefer the old one or this one. And also, I would like to mention that we've hit 30,000 followers on Instagram and 50,000 on TikTok, which is absolutely insane. And as I promised, we're gonna be making the Warden this weekend. If you want to be reminded of when that stream is happening, you could just join my Discord server. But in the meantime, let me know what you want me to make, and I'll see you next time. It's day 17 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today I made the bat. This creature is the only one in the entire series so far that wasn't actually made during one of my live streams, because I was really sick yesterday, and I had a runny nose, and I was sneezing like every 5 seconds, so it would have just been off. Otherwise, I would have just chosen a creature from a top comment, but I actually think it came out really well. If you're wondering how it flies, this is it. It's not the greatest flying animation. It breaks a little bit, especially around the back, but hey, it's not that bad either. And the silhouette literally just looks like the Batman logo, which must mean we did a good job, right? But anyway, this has been the bat, and I hope you guys like it. If you have any criticism or even tips about how the series is going, I'd love to hear them, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Tips. I got a tip.
Listen, I know what you're thinking. Chip, this has got to be the most laziest dolphin you could have possibly made. And okay, I get it. But when I was tasked to do the dolphin for the 18th day of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, my man Crowzoy told me to base it off of the Chinese river dragon. And when looking at it like that, I don't think it's that bad. What else could I have done? It's a stretched out teardrop blob with fins and a face. But if there's anything that could make up for its somewhat lackluster design, it is definitely the movement. Look at this guy swimming. Look at that. That is so fluid. Yo, you want to see him go faster? Look at that. That's so fucking beautiful. I used the Gumby method on this one, but this is no ordinary dolphin. No, this is George, and George has a great singing voice. Let's hear it. For day 19 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, we have an absolute banger. I decided to make the Ravager, and I have to say, back when I was making the Iron Golem and I had the idea of turning all of the big noses of Minecraft into trunks, that has got to have been the single greatest idea I have ever had in the entire Minecraft series. Because my main problem with the Ravager is just the fact that it looks like a man. The face just looks like a villager's face. It's this massive beast of war that they're riding, but it looks like there's some all tomorrow shit going on. Why is a man riding another man on all fours? I don't get it. It makes me incredibly uncomfortable. But giving him a trunk completely solved all of that. Yes, the villagers are gonna have trunks too, but he looks so much more animalistic too. Look at him. I still kept the bushy eyebrows. I wasn't able to make it a unibrow because the trunk runs literally down the middle, but I did keep the mouth and the teeth, and the horns look so cool. And also, look at this saddle with the chains. It all just came out so cool in Spore. I love the color of the leathery bits too. I'm so proud of the saddle. I'm not kidding. Some of you might find this weird that I decided to turn him into this carnivorous tapir of war, but I love the way it came out. I'll even go a step further. This is my favorite one out of the entire Minecraft series so far, the Ravager. Spot 2 and 3 would probably go to the Sniffer and the Phantom, so if you haven't watched those, just go watch the entire series. But you might be wondering, Chip, where is the Warden? Well, I decided to leave it for day 20. As you know, the Warden's gonna be our 50,000 followers special, and if you're watching this video on the day it came out, right as I posted it, chances are I'm probably live right now making it. Anyway, I got complaints that I wasn't making the funny noise at the end of the videos anymore, so I'm gonna do it right now. You guys ready? You guys ready? Buried in the deep darks, a skulking beast awakens, triggered by your every sound. Oh boy, am I excited for this one. The Warden, baby. This is definitely one of my favorites out of the entire Minecraft series so far. My one nitpick about it is, I guess, just the top of the head. It kind of looks a little bit like hair, but on the original, it also sort of looks a little bit like hair, so I'm giving myself a pass here. Also, the Warden's massive dumpy was not supposed to be this big, but it was literally paid and sponsored by a user called Invi. And the funniest thing is that when I made the Warden's ass larger, everyone in chat started spamming thank you nonstop. And just as a reminder, I am still letting you guys choose the creature that we make for each one of these videos, but picking the top comment is not working anymore because everybody's just spamming Jenny. So instead, I'm going to be making Instagram polls on my stories with the most suggested ones, and then you guys can vote on the ultimate winner. And if you're watching this video on the day it came out, chances are there's a poll up probably right now, so go vote and decide whichever one we make next. And while you're at it, let me know what you think of the Warden. I think it looks absolutely awesome, and I hope you guys have enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. I made all the Minecraft skeletons in Spore, and I gotta be honest guys, they look really bad.
Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone. Bad to the bone.
Jokes aside though, I have to say I'm really pleased with how all the skeletons came out. It was really difficult to make them, but once I had the first regular skeleton, I can just use it as a base, basically build on top of it to be able to make the wither skeleton, the stray, and the bog. This was day 21 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, so if you haven't watched all the other creatures and mobs that we've done in the entire series, I highly recommend you go check it out. And if I had to rank them, I would probably rank the wither skeleton the lowest. I don't like how the limbs look a little bit purpley. Coming in at the second to last place, I'd put the regular skeleton. His face looks really goofy, and they all do, but on him it just shows a little bit more because he's so barren in comparison. He's like naked. My second favorite, however, is the stray. I loved this when I was making it, and it would have been first place if it weren't for the bog already being my favorite skeleton variant in Minecraft and looking really cool in Spore. But that's what I got for you today, and if you have enjoyed, make sure to follow and let me know what Minecraft mob we should make next. Cause I'm bad to the bone. Claw, beak, wings, legs, feathers. And that's how I made the Minecraft chickens in Spore for day 22 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. The process of making these little cluckers was just the tits. I gotta tell you, judging by my past history of crashing out on the pig and the horse, I really thought some sort of curse was starting here where I would absolutely lose my mind on every single farm animal, but surprisingly, my chat was really positive, and it was by far the calmest I had ever been in a stream before. Safe to say, I really enjoyed making the chickens, but I also made the cold chicken and the hot, the warm chicken, the cold and the warm. Also, I'm doing polls now to decide what Minecraft mobs we do next, and this one was so incredibly close. I feel like I'm gonna really piss some people off. Anyway, I really don't have much to say. I mean, it's a chicken. It's a fucking. I made the Minecraft Guardians for day 23 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. This one was pretty interesting. At the beginning, I wanted to try and give it a little mouth, and while it was looking okay-ish, when I took it off, it just looked a whole lot better. So that's what I decided to go with. Mouthless on a mob once again. Other than that, I just gave it some really cool, like, layered bits of carapace on his entire body, which looked really cool. Made him a little bit longer than the Minecraft one too, a little less round, and just filled the boy up with spikes. And honestly, it's really good looking. For the Elder Guardian, I made it a little bit thicker, added an extra row of spikes, and also changed the color, but you can't really notice those details aside from the color. Also, I decided to give him a black eyeline for no reason. Does it look emo? I don't know. It looks cool. I like it. I don't care.
Peter, the horse is here.
I think they both came out really well, and honestly, maybe the colors could have been better on the Elder Guardian, but the normal Guardian itself looks really damn good. Very proud of it. Also, I would like to mention, let's all have a moment of silence for the very talented Dolphin George, who was unfortunately shot dead in the Bronx. Gone way too soon, man. Gone way too soon. We will miss you.
That's why he's the GOAT! The GOAT!
It's day 24. Are you guys getting tired of this intro? Or is it like a weird tradition y'all look forward to every time? Let me know. Yeah, so this time we made the goat. And again, nobody ever votes for the fishes and the cats. I gotta start putting something else on the polls because no one's ever picking these. They always pick whatever the third option is for some reason. What do you guys have against the fishes and the cats? I want to do the fish. I'm so excited to do them, but nobody picks them. Anyway, a couple of people said it looked a little too muscular, but that's because when you say goat, you probably think of these goats, but they don't really look like the Minecraft ones, so I was sort of using these sorts of goats as a reference. But from one muscular goat to another, you'll be alright. But... Oh, hi, Pepsi. Pepsi, why do you sound like a velociraptor? Anyway, the goat went pretty smoothly, as I said, and there weren't many issues with it, aside from maybe just a couple of pieces of fur who had this weird black effect on them that I wasn't able to really get rid of. But aside from that, it went pretty well. So yeah, let me know what I should make next, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Also, this is literally how Pepsi is laying on my desk right now as I do this voiceover. She looks like he was shot dead. Following the recent tragedy that was the assassination of George the Dolphin, many became incredibly distraught and are looking for any sort of consolation.
I was just so sad.
That's why I'm here today at the scene of the crime to find out exactly who did this and why. Here we have Pablo the Turtle, George's former best friend and fellow music artist.
Every day without him is like a stab in the back.
You mean a stab in the heart?
Yes. But he had too many enemies, too proud of himself, too much, if you know what I mean. It was inevitable he would meet the wrong person someday.
Man, I love that guy George for real, but I'm pretty sure he had a couple of baby mamas he ain't never take care of, and that gotta have something to do with it.
Breaking news! This info just came in now, that the police have reason to believe that the glow squid was involved in George's killing.
The mafia's done plenty bad, but George was a good kid.
It's no secret that George and his astronomical fame had a monopoly when it came to music.
I'm no part of this industry and never had no reason.
I imagine his fateful demise will lead to many artists trying to fill his shoes.
All I'm saying is, check the scene inventory for Scoots. He's not what he seems. A guy who wears a shell on his back
A tragedy for one can be a miracle for others.
already expects their backstabbing before it happens.
Also, thank you for the follow, Penis Toucher 69. It's day 26 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE. Did you guys miss the intro? Well, it's back. Today we made the shulker, and now this one was requested a lot, so it's no surprise that it absolutely crushed the fish in my most recent poll. No fish. Again, I'm seriously getting really sad. The shulker took so long because I was just trying to figure out a way to get the opening and closing mouth mechanism to work in SPORE, but I couldn't think of anything. And believe me, I tried. I made every single one of my brain cells touch each other very inappropriately in hopes that I would come up with something, and I couldn't. But at the end of the day, this is what the shulker looks like all of the time. It's always in this sort of half-open pose because I couldn't find a way of getting an animation to exist or to work. However, I do like how perverted the little fuck in the middle looked. It's a bummer that I couldn't get the animation to work, but given what I had to work with, I think I did alright. But by all means, let me know. But wait! The video's not over. Breaking chip news right now. I was made into a Minecraft 3D model again. Can you believe it? This time, I'm being added to an already existing Minecraft mod, and the maker of this model, which looks fucking gorgeous, by the way. I mean, look at it. That is literally me. Was made by Giga Cookie King. You guys should totally go check out his Discord server, The Unexplored Adventures. So insanely awesome. I can't wait to play this. Expect the video playing with myself in Minecraft very soon. Okay. I made 10 different villager variations, and the process nearly drove me insane. So for day 27 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE, I decided to go for the villagers. And I didn't do every single profession of villager, but I did want to do one villager of every biome. So first up, we have the normal villager, the unemployed one, literally me. Nothing too crazy here. I do like how the face came out. I feel like it's not as uncanny as you'd expect it to be. I did give them the aforementioned trunks, and I feel like aside from that, they're still pretty human, which I like. Now we have the Nitwit Villager. This guy I think looks even better than the first one did. Then we have the Zombie Villager. I don't love the look of this one, but I don't hate it either. For the Desert Villager, I decided to do the Fisherman, because that's just fucking fun. He comes complete with a little fish, all of the desert attire, and even a little fishnet on the side. And I gotta tell you, it was so fun making the little fishy on his side. That's the closest I've ever gotten to making the fish. For the Savannah Villager, I did the Cartographer. I love the leaves on his head, and the monocle came out really nicely, actually. For the Taiga variant, I did the Librarian. A lot of people on stream didn't actually know he had a book on his head, but yeah, that's what that is. It was really fun making that book on his head in Spore. I love this guy. This one is the Snowy Tundra Villager, and he's a blacksmith, so he wears the big-ass gloves, the ear puffy things, the eye patch, the apron, and also a hat. I actually really like how this one came out. He looks good. Next, we have the Swamp Butcher, or the Harbor Butcher, or the Bay Harbor Butcher. This is actually my second favorite of the bunch. I like how his apron looks. The leather headband is a nice touch, too, and the leaves and the purple coloring is actually kind of goated. And lastly, we have the Jungle Villager, which I decided to do the Farmer. I really like how the straw hat came out. Other than that, it's nothing too crazy. The feet fucking freak me out. But wait, we still have number 10. And yes, it is a Spinosaurus. I was commissioned $10 for this. Can you believe it? Also, I know this video is already really long, but I just want to mention Miles made this awesome paper villager art, and everybody in the comments was tagging me in it because I had the same idea of giving villagers trunks, and turns out he was actually inspired by my content to go and draw it. And the art came out amazing. His is a lot more taper-like, Papyrus erectus. Erectus. But it looks actually really awesome. So go give him a follow. It finally happened! It's day 28 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and this was the most fun I had ever had in Spore in a long time. Are you gonna do every tropical fish variant? No, there's 3,000. That'd be impossible. I'm sorry to break it to you, okay? The queen is dead. There's no whimsy left in the world. Fucking idiot. But the fish looks so cool. So let's take a look at them, shall we? So first off, I started with the cod. I really like how I managed to keep it looking like the Minecraft item, but it still looks like a real cod. Definitely like that. They definitely do look like real fish, which I like because fish are very cool. Then I went on and did the puffer fish. I had a lot of fun making the puffer fish, and probably up there with like every single other Minecraft mob I've made too. This one is this would be top 10 for me. I love the look of this puffer fish. No, I didn't make the unpoofed stage, and also it goes without saying that I was obviously not able to make him puff up in Spore. That's just not possible. So what you see here is what you get, but it looks pretty damn good, so you're getting a good deal. Why am I trying to sell it to you? Okay, then I made the salmon. This salmon looks pretty cool. It was a little rough in the beginning, I'll be honest. It was a little bit difficult to get the shape right, but I think it actually came out really good. You can definitely tell it's a sockeye salmon. I love the colors on this guy. The patterns came out great. My one nitpick is that he looks really terrified, which I guess real salmon also do, but this one may just be from the fact that I made Jeffrey Epstein right after. And then we have the tropical fish, obviously not doing 3,000 of them, as I said. Fucking idiot. So I only made the one from the Minecraft item, and I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I do not have fun with this guy. Clownfish are stupid. I don't like them. They should have never gotten a movie. They really piss me off. I don't like the way they look at me. Cancel clownfish. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and what? This is not YouTube. Okay, just end it.
Hey guys, it's Chip.
You're being recorded, by the way. It's day 29 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we made the Strider. I struggled a lot in the beginning with this one because I just didn't know quite how to interpret it. It's literally just a block with 2 legs. How do I make this into a living, breathing animal? That's a great question that I wish I had the answer for. That's literally what I made. I made a blob because I can't do blocks, and I just gave it legs, I guess. But, I mean, you can't say it's not accurate to the game, I suppose. Also, the babies, I gotta mention, this thing's babies look very cute. Look at that. Look at those. Look at those. They're so cute. A few of the changes that I did make was just giving him the like sort of inverted eyes. I thought that looked really cool instead of just giving him eyes that look a little human. I also made the cold Strider variant, which also just came out looking exactly like the one in the game. Overall, it's not that bad, but I mean, I don't know. It's Strider. It looks like one. It's got pubes. That one person who's been commenting on every single one of my videos to add pubes to my stuff. It's got pubes. Okay. Oh my God! we have reached day 30 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and I was gonna do the camel for today, but I actually decided to go with Steve, because, you know, day 30 is a pretty big milestone. I've been doing these daily for a whole month now. Kind of crazy. Anyway, I could have gone with Jack Black, but I decided to go with more of a game to real life interpretation. I mean, we could have had this. We could have had this in the movie. This would have been generational. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate Jack Black. I think he did an excellent job in the movie. But he just doesn't look like this. I mean, look at this. Look at... Oh. Drooling. Anyway, the babies look absolutely awful, and I also made a Herobrine variant, which was really quick and easy. I just had to change the eye color to white. Let me know if we should do Alex or what we should do next. I hope you guys like my Steve. Also, side note, thought I'd mention this in the end of the video. I have an edit competition going on, so if you guys want to make chip edits, just tag me in them, and then the best one is gonna get a free Spore, whatever, made in Spore. I'm gonna Spore so good. Literally anything ever in the world, I'm gonna Spore it. So I'm literally gonna Spore it so good. It's day 31 of making.
Hey,
What?
Move, get out,
What the fuck?
get out. Mine.
What is even that?
Mine.
What is in there?
I take yours, all right? Yeah, that's right. Leave.
Okay, fine.
Leave,
God,
yeah.
okay, fine.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to day 31 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. While no, it is not Wednesday, today is still Hump Day. As today, Chip the Nerd has made the camel. As you see here, he's very, camel-y. I'm not great at this. This guy took a long time to make, but boy did that time pay off. As you see here, he get bust down, and is overall a pretty jolly guy. He's got a cute little tail, his goofy little face, and of course, what makes him a camel, his hump. He's got his long neck and his little toe beans, and of course, you can't forget his ears. What do you guys want to see Chip make next in Spore? There are still plenty of more mobs to go, so make sure to let him know in the comments. Everybody, comment the Jenny mod.
Hey! We don't do that here. We will not be doing that. Shh.
Today is day 32 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and for some reason Chip the Dinosaur guy wants me to cover for him. He's apparently carrying out like the garbage or something, I don't know. I just work here. Today we have the fox, my favorite mob in Minecraft. But something I would like to comment on is that the legs are pretty short, as Chip the femboy wanted to try to replicate the fox in Spore, and I honestly think it went really well actually. But there is an Arctic fox variant, and it's very cute. I quite like the fox, and I don't have much else to say, so I'm gonna go watch some TV. Breaking news. YouTuber Goji Guy was murdered. He was last spotted at Chip the Dinosaur Guy's house. Goji Guy's murdered. He was last spotted here, and Chip was seen carrying out a giant garbage bag. God damn it, Marco Makes, why did you murder him? We should like low-key go slime Marco Makes. Sure, Goji Guy wanted Chip to make Jenny, but like who wouldn't want to see Jenny? I do. I love Jenny.
It's day 33 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore.
Hey Chip, do you want to tell me why I just had to go through 2 hours of police interrogation?
Oh, hi, Marco.
Apparently, I'm being accused of Goji Guy and Regalius's deaths.
They died? Wow, that is crazy.
Yes, they died.
I didn't
and they were
even
literally
know.
last seen here in your house.
Damn.
Look, the police are outside right now and they really want to talk to you.
What? No, wait, no. I'm in the middle of something. I'm doing a voiceover.
Dude, it's the police, like the cops. And I'm certainly not talking about the band.
The
You know,
band?
Sting?
No.
No? Oh, God, I'm old.
Yeah.
Anyway, come on, hurry up. You don't want to keep them waiting.
Fine, you'll do the voiceover then.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you got this.
Right, so what we got here? We've got the Minecraft Drowned. Ooh, I really like that one. Something about the colors. Oh, those blues and teals. And I think Chip really nailed that. These feet are huge. Oh my God. Classic Chip. We cannot have that on a collector's figure. Oh my goodness. Oh, and look at that. He couldn't even be bothered to put color on the teeth. Well, I guess that's actually accurate, so he got lucky with that. But there's actually one thing that I really appreciate. It comes with accessories. It has its very own screen-accurate looking trident. Oh wait, he's coming back.
So, how'd it go?
Oh, I was just telling them how great of a job you did. Everything was spot on perfect. 12 out of 10.
Ah, thanks.
So, what did the police say?
They agreed to stay away.
Because I'm not the main suspect, obviously.
Oh, right. Of course.
But while I was gone, you didn't happen to ask them to request any Minecraft goon bait, did you?
What, goon bait? Oh, you're talking about that whole Jenny thing. No, I would not do that.
Why, yes, good. That's very good.
However, it is a bit strange how the last two people who did died, though. Am I right, Chip?
Are you trying to say something here? Oh. It was okay, it was a joke.
Look, I know it was you, Chip. I just can't prove it.
It's day 34.
It's day 34, Chip.
I just said that. Wait, Goji guy.
You know what to do.
But I killed you.
Did you really think death could stop me?
I can't. No, I can't. Stop. Get out of my head.
All roads lead to Rome.
Stop talking.
You know what to do,
Please
Chip.
stop talking.
Your fate is sealed.
I said stop talking.
Make Jenny.
Stop.
Make
No.
Jenny. Make Jenny. Make Jenny.
I'm alive.
What the? Oh no. I fucked up.
What's wrong, Chip Daddy?
Oh no, I shouldn't have done this. No.
Let me take care of that for you.
Get the fuck away from me. Don't touch
Why
me.
not?
Do not touch
You're
me.
so cute when you're angry.
I can't believe I've actually done this.
You know what's worse? They all died for nothing. You killed them so I wouldn't be made. And yet the voices still got you. You destroy the lives of everyone around you, Chip.
Chicken jockey. It's day 35 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we have the zombies.
Watch out for the zombies.
This one was just an altered version of the Drowned, which itself is an altered version of the Steve, so we kind of get this weird family tree of mobs by just using the previous one as a base. Either way though, we have a couple of variants that I'd like to take a look at, so let's get straight into it. First we have the actual zombie, and I think it looks absolutely phenomenal. I love how much it just looks like a green Steve, because, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it is. The face came out alright, I like the teeth, I like the eyes, 10 out of 10. Then we have the baby zombie, which again, I just used the normal zombie as a base, and this one is very effective too. I just made the body smaller and got rid of the muscles, because roided up babies are fucking weird. And I decided to make the eyes a little bit bigger, because they are keeping the head the same size as it is in the game, but eyes a little bit bigger will make it look even more like a baby. And then we have the odd one out here, which is the chicken jockey. For this one, I actually used the chicken as a base, and I needed to put a baby on top of it. But here's the thing, I couldn't place mouths because they would just attach to the mesh of the body of the chicken. I couldn't place legs because they'd be the same color as the body of the chicken. So basically, I had to make the entire jockey on its back built on parts that I could then use the advanced creature painter mod to apply whatever color and texture was needed to make it look like a zombie. And now, don't laugh, I know this guy looks like he was just told that someone's mom is kind of homeless. And while from afar it does look like it's a decoy doll puppet baby zombie on the chicken's back, I actually think it didn't come out that bad, just because of the fact that it was really hard to make. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Now go watch another one. The new desert mobs have just been announced in Minecraft, so I'm gonna spore it. So, I'm actually so excited about this. I've been wanting for these kinds of mobs to be added to Minecraft for so long, and they actually listened. So let's start with the husk, which is the most average one that we already should have made, but I didn't, but I did now. So, yeah. So cool. Oh my God. It's just a recolor. It's just a recolor zombie. I made it a little bit taller. That's about it. That's about it. Husk! That's the husk. Now we got the parts. This one was really fun to make. I already had the base for it, which is
was just a regular skeleton, so I just had to add a bunch of like bandages and like wrappings and a bunch of shit. Fun fact, I actually made this effect using the grass stachio. That's what it's called, the grass stupid ass fucking stupid name. Basically just recoloring it at the end because otherwise it'd be green. It'd look like algae, and it looks really cool, and I love it, and it's so awesome. And camel. Okay, so this one's I'm really sad about because I looked at it and I immediately thought, oh, this is so cool because the fur fell off, and then everybody, as I was making it, I got rid of all the fur, I stripped naked, and then everybody started saying, oh wait, Chip, but he does have fur. In fact, he has more fur. Well, how does that make any sense? How does a zombie add to you aside from like maybe giving you a couple of STDs when a zombie bites you? How would a zombie add to you? How would he bite you and give you more hair? It would make so much more sense if this was a naked chupacabra camel with its balls bouncing in the wind than just having more hair than it normally would. It doesn't make any sense. Either way though, I made it in sport and the ribs look really cool, and I like it. I mean, I'm not upset about it. I mean, I wish it was a naked. I wanted to see the naked camel, but unfortunately. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was day 30. This was day 30. This was day 30. Bro. This was day 36, by the way. I forgot to mention it. Whatever. This is looking like the McDonald's logo with a little peanut. Day 37 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we got the Magma Cube. This mob was suggested a lot, but the reason it took me so long to make it is because I genuinely had no idea how to do it, because the Magma Cube divides itself into a bunch of different little segments when it hops around and jumps, and I wanted to make that in Spore. And believe me, I tried really hard. The slime itself is already made in a pretty interesting way. It's actually just a bunch of feet on invisible limbs on a body that stays under the ground, so doing all of that and then having the feet be able to split into different little sections whenever it hops is just like, I think is literally impossible. I mean, if you play Spore and you can find a way to do that, please let me know, but I genuinely think it's impossible. So at the end of the day, it just looks like a recolored slime, except I just like ripped the mouth out. Yeah, this one's lame. This one's really lame. I'm not happy with it. Even the pre-cum baby at the back, he doesn't have that pre-cum charm anymore. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I know what I'm saying. Anyway, let me know which mob we should make next. Top comment is winner. Also, I'm sorry it took me so long to get back to this series. I was thugging it out. I was thugging. I'm thugging it. I'm thugging it real good. But oh my god, that's so good! It is day 39 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and we've just hit 60,000 followers on TikTok, which is an absolutely insane amount. So as promised, we made the Wither. Now there's lots to say about this guy, but I would like to mention first that this is actually the only one of the entire series that actually turned into a YouTube video. So if you want to take a look at my entire process of making it, I condensed like a whole hour into a 15-minute long YouTube video that you can watch, and I want you guys to tell me what you think of it, because I want to start doing more YouTube stuff. I really like it. I don't know if I'm good at it though. I'm probably not. I don't know. Let me know. This is what the Wither looks like, and I could not be more proud of this. I absolutely love how it came out. I know I say this very often, but it's up there. This is one of my favorites. You know what? I should make a tier list when I finish every single mob. Let me know if that's a good idea. And also, while you're at it, let me know what Minecraft mob we should do next. We're rapidly approaching the end of this series, I think, which is really exciting. So let me know what we should do next, and I will see you guys in the next video. God, I love this Wither.
Stop. Where? Where's the bee?
There's a bee.
I woke up in the freshest hell on a Monday. I can't go to hell, I went to church last Sunday.
It's day 40 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and it's kind of crazy that we've been doing this. It's kind of crazy that I've been doing this, fuck you, for 40 days. Anyway, today I've got the bee and also the allay. The allay is interesting because I should have probably made it back whenever we were making the Vex. I think on day 3 it was, because in the game their models are pretty similar, so I did that in Spore too. I based it off the model of the Vex, except I just like removed all the muscle, got rid of the sword, and made him stare at you with those big autistic eyes. Almost reminds me of myself. But onto what's actually interesting here. We made the bee. I made the bee. What's with me saying we, dude? You're not doing fucking any. I made the bee, and I'm actually really happy with how it looked. Real life bees are sort of this weird mixture of creepy and cute. Spore DLC mentioned. And I think I managed to translate that pretty well while also keeping it somewhat cartoony. I didn't want to go full-on realistic bee with this, but I also didn't want to make it just one singular blob like how it is in Minecraft, where it's just one square. So I did divide it into 3 sections, gave it the wings, all of that, and it turned out pretty good. Let me know what I should make next, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Mwah. You got a kiss because you watched till the end. Do you want another one? Mwah. You want another? You want another one? You want another one? You want another? You can push Spore way beyond its limits, but there's still limits, you know? You've got to be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna kill myself. It's day 41 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we made the bears. And you know what's even funnier about that initial clip? It's not just the raw timing of the game crashing, but it's also the fact that that happened on the same stream where I was commissioned to make a biblically accurate angel. And this didn't crash my game, yet the little polar bear did. Make it make sense, please. Anyway, I did end up making both the panda and the polar bear. The polar bear I'm not too happy with. I think it came out a little way too cartoonishly. It was my first time ever making a bear in Spore, and honestly, this could use some work. It's a little uncanny, to be honest. It's also very mad. The pandas, however, I'm a lot happier with. I think the snout is still a little bit too long, maybe. Definitely on the uncanny side too, but much better than the polar bear. And also, you already know I had to make that brown panda. No, I'm not making all the little panda personality variants. Nobody cares. It's a detail so small. Also, on the last video when we made the bee, we forgot to color the legs of the bee dark. So I went back and redid that. Thank you to this user for informing me. If you've made it thus far, let me know if you want to see a YouTube video of me making the biblically accurate angel. I think maybe that could be pretty cool. If that's anything you're interested in, let me know. And also let me know which Minecraft mob we're making next. And I'll catch you in the next one. One of my friends is deathly afraid of spiders, so for day 42 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, I'm actually going to give you guys a second to scroll in case you're really scared of spiders, because the Minecraft spider came out really good. Okay, are you guys ready? Did that jump scare work? I hope it did. Let me know in the Oh, my dog's bark. So as I mentioned, I'm really happy with how the spiders came out. This has got to be, and I know I say this way too often, one of my favorites. You guys must be dying for that tier list video after me saying this on literally every single Minecraft creation, but it's coming. And once we finish the series, I promise. The spiders so far will definitely be in my top 10 though. I wasn't limited to just the normal Minecraft spider. I also did the cave one, which is just a little bit of a color change. And I actually think the cave spider looks a little bit better, weirdly enough, but I'm very happy with both of them. They look a little bit more fantasy-like than normal spiders. They're a lot fluffier, and also the fangs are really freaky, which I like. I'm probably going to be making the axolotls next because there's like this little weird tradition that's apparently happening where everybody just draws me as the thing I'm currently making, and I've just been drawn as this cute little axolotl and I want to use in the video, like I did with the spider just now at the start of this video. You can add those to the collection. Look, there's me as a cow, there's a fish. I like the I really like the fish. That must be my I think that's my favorite. Holy fuck, you just did a backflip.
Honey, please wake up. Honey, wake up right now.
Ma, what do you want?
It's day 44 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and this time it was the snow golem's turn. I actually made him on the 25th, but unfortunately I couldn't really post the video on Christmas because, well, as the intro to the video told you, I couldn't really do much. Which ended up reflecting a little bit on the snow golem. I made both variants. This is the finished normal snow golem with the pumpkin on the head, and then I also made the one where you shear him. They call that a circumcised. Yeah. He walks really weirdly, and I also don't know if it is the best thing I could possibly do, but I was feeling really bad. I wanted to have the stream on Christmas, because, like, you know. But hey, if you don't like it, take it up with Bleeding Ear Chip. Or don't, actually. He's probably pretty miserable right now. Have this weird out of context clip from when I was doing the recording.
Chip came to me in secrecy.
Whoa, what he did?
No, you sent me 7,000 green men in your fridge.
Baby.
It is day 44 of making every single Minecraft mob inside of Spore. And today we've got the Blaze. Straight off the bat, my version of the Blaze is a lot different than the Minecraft counterpart for one simple reason. And that being the same reason as to why it took the Blaze so long to be made inside of Spore. It's the fact that it's really hard to interpret a floating head with a bunch of rotating rods into the game Spore. So I decided to go and give it a spine. Now admittedly, this does make it look like a one-headed version of the Wither. Aside from that though, everything else was pretty faithful to the game's design, but making the rods rotate around the Blaze was simply not possible because, well, Spore wouldn't allow it. So instead what I did was place a bunch of these legs on the creature. I slapped all of the rods on the legs and then I made the legs invisible. And you guys are already used to the absolute chatted bone structure and mogging jawline that I give all of these. But of course, as always, I would like to know what you guys think and which one we should make next. So comment down below. I'll see you in the next one. If I flip it, does that... Oh my god, can I show that? Oh my god, what the fuck? It is day 45 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we've got the frogs and the witch. Since I had already done the villagers in a previous video, this was actually very simple because I had the perfect base for it. As the difference from a villager to a witch is pretty much that, well, we're gonna give it a hat, we're gonna give it a mole on the nose, we're gonna change the color of the robe while also giving it green highlights. We're gonna make her bad. Ooh. And since the villager actually gets struck by lightning in the game and that's what turns it into a witch, I'm gonna do something I don't do very often, and I'm gonna give the witch a soul.
That was your first mistake.
What'd you say?
Now that he's gone, let's talk about this damn frog. Go hop away for me. When this frog was first made, it was ugly as shit. The only thing that made it cool was how caked up it was. Minecraft has multiple frog variants. My personal favorite is the original orange frog. But if you're uncultured swine, you'll probably like the green one the best. I hate this. I don't, because I'm cultured and beautiful. Don't you want to go on a date with me?
Fuck, what was it?
And knowing that I would turn him into a frog, he also made baby frog.
This is my impression of a Minecraft piglin. Whoa. Ooh. Whoa. It's day 46 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today I decided to make the piglins. I made all three variants, the normal piglin, the zombified piglin, and the piglin brute, starting with the normal piglin. This was actually pretty easy to make, but it came out, like, actually kind of tough. Oh my goodness. Look how built he is. Like, he's got, look at those abs. My goodness. Yeah, very cool. I love how the face turned out. Moving on to the zombified piglin. This is my second favorite. They all just get better as we go. He is full of these green wounds, and he's generally really gross looking. The sword came out pretty cool, but my favorite detail is definitely the little eye that's popped out the socket, hanging on by a strand of like nerve ending or something, and it still blinks, which is like so friggin' cool to look at. Next we have my personal favorite of the three of them, and actually one of my favorites of the entire series. This is the piglin brute. Now I debated against making him a little bit fatter, maybe bulkier too. Instead I decided on just taking the piglin we had already made and kitting him out with a bunch of armor. I especially love how the back of the armor came out, and I can't say I didn't take some creative liberties with said armor though, because all of the strands and the things that hold the armor together on the front were really there. And the same thing I can say about my favorite aspect of this, which is the really cool golden spikes on the shoulder. But yeah, overall just super cool looking. I'm absolutely in love with how this came out, and it's definitely my favorite of the piglins. But anyway, let me know what I should do next, and I'll catch you in the next one. It's day 47 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we made one of the absolute best of this entire series. It is time for the... What the... It is time for the... I swear, yo. Did you guys... I swear It is time... It is time for... Making the creaking was not as challenging as I thought it was going to be, and I've come to since then appreciate the Minecraft design so much, because as I started to really analyze what this creature was, I just fell in love more and more with how they handled making this design. Because a crooked tree man just sounds freaking awesome, and it is. With this idea of a crooked tree man in mind, I actually decided to give him some sort of resemblance of human musculature. So if you look at the pecs, for example, they're actually bent and distorted, but they sort of look like they'd be in the right place if they were to follow this absolutely weird shape that the creaking has going on for it. I even put some abs in there, because why not? And if you look at it from the top, I did not forget the attention to detail. You actually can see the bark from the pale wood tree. Did you actually just bark at me? And what is also most interesting about this creature is that it is obviously very human shaped. So when I put it through the Spore animations, especially the dances, it actually handles them quite well, unlike other creatures that tend to just glitch about. Look at this. Is calling me daddy in the chat. It's day 48 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today daddy's gonna... No. And today daddy's going... I can't do it. I can't. Oh god, that's awful. That's really awful. Why am I doing this? Please, can we all stop? Can we stop? Can we... We're making the sheep! That makes the sheep the last farm animal that we've made in Spore, which begs the question, which one did I crash out the hardest on?
It's really not funny, is it? Imagine if one of the orphans...
I need help. Anyway, in order to make it more interesting, that we had to make like, what, 16, 17, 18... We had to make a lot of sheep, so I decided to give every single one of them a name chosen by the people who are watching the stream. So, let's go through them. Connor, Lucas, Carter, Dandelion, Comic, Tyler, Spino Guy, Barto, Metri, Aiden, Lucas NB, Drake, Philip, Cassie, Derek, Robert, Leo, and finally, Mato's mom. By the way, kid, tell your mother I miss her. She gonna know exactly why we call it a sheep.
Come on. Come on.
Yes, the sheep do have teeth. No, it wasn't my idea. I'm sorry. Okay, bye. It's day 49 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we have the cats. And also the ocelot. Speaking of, I actually had to make that one twice. Take a look at this piece of shit. Oh my god. It's so fucking ugly.
It's not bad. That's awful.
Ah, it's so bad. So we went and redid it. This is still not perfect. It's really hard for me to capture the simplicity of a cat while keeping its likeness. I don't know if that's something that everyone struggles with. Cats are really hard for me. But hey, I said the same thing about the horse, so maybe I just suck. Now, originally, this video was supposed to have everyone in my fan base who owns a cat that happens to look like the one we made in Spore voice their own section of the video. But I think I only actually got 2 or 3 people who wanted to participate in one of my videos that, like, sent voiceovers. And this is one of them.
I'm so fucked up right now. I need to do something stupid like send thigh pictures to all my friends.
So instead, I'm just gonna list off the cats and we'll have a cat battle royale at the end. The names given to these cats are the ones from the official Minecraft names for each cat's skin. So here we go. There's 11 of them. White cat, black cat, British short hair cat, Persian cat, jelly cat, tuxedo cat, red cat, Siamese cat, ragdoll cat, tabby cat, and the calico cat. How many times have I said cat in this video? Let me know down below. But now, let's watch them fight to the death. Here we go! The fucking cat arena. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, Pepsi went down. Fuck. No. And the winner of the cat battle royale, surviving on 4 HP, is the ragdoll cat. Stop fucking hitting me, bitch. Oh, he's dead. It's day 50 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, for real this time, and since it's the big 5-0, I decided to do something special. While not a base game Minecraft mob, and I assure you I am not making all of the Minecraft dungeon mobs, I decided to make the redstone monstrosity, because I think this guy looks super cool. And get ready. Look at him! Oh my fuck. You look so freaking cool. I couldn't be any happier with how this came out. It was super fun to make as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it live because my live access got taken away for 7 days because I said I'd blow someone who'd buy me CapCut Pro, and I'd be on all fours, which still stands. If anyone wants to buy me CapCut Pro. So I just made this guy on my own time, and obviously, I mean, we are all dying to see him fight the Warden, right? So place your bets down below. Who do you think is going to win? Here we go.
Domer. Domer. Domer.
Domer.
Mojang has just announced a brand new mob that is coming to Minecraft. This is the Sulfur Cube. So you already know that for day 51 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, we're gonna get this little guy in the game. Except, I'm not actually gonna show you the process of me making it, because look at this thing. Oh my god, if I told you this took 5 minutes, I'd be lying to you. Definitely by far the quickest, easiest mob to make out of the entire series. Don't get me wrong, I definitely am very excited to play with this thing in the game, but in terms of design, there's not much there, which made the job very easy for me. Though I did have a little bit of fun giving it an invisible limb, which made it hop like how I assume it's going to do in the game. Just don't close your eyes while listening to the hopping sounds. Hopping sounds. I think only this little guy is a little bit lackluster for a whole ass video though, so I'm going to take this as an opportunity to show you guys the bunnies, because they also had a texture and model change recently in Minecraft, going from this to this, and now in Spore to this. Yes, very good. I have tried to make a video on these bunnies, like 2 weeks. I've been trying to get this bunny video out, and every possible thing has been going wrong, so you know what, let's just lump it together with the piss bubble. But hey, at least the Hiller bunny looks really nice. I especially enjoyed this one. What? I don't understand you. Oh no. It is day 52 of making every single Minecraft mob inside of Spore, and today I did all of the pillagers. So let's take a look at all of them. First, we have the normal pillager. This guy came out really good. He comes in with a crossbow. I especially like the detail of the belt buckle on him, and the trunked pillagers and villagers sort of idea was still one of my favorite creative decisions I made throughout this entire Minecraft series. But that's not the only bit of speculative sort of interpretation I gave to these guys, however, because I gave them tiny little tusks. It's very hard to spot them, but yes, they do have teeth that protrude from the bottom jaw outwards of their mouth. Next up is the Illusioner. I bet a lot of you thought I would forget this one, but I did not. I have made it. I actually really struggled to make whatever it is that he's wearing, especially the hat. I'm not proud of the hat. It doesn't look very good. The bow is pretty okay though. Next, we have the second favorite out of the bunch for me, and that being the Evoker. This guy just has so much aura. I decided to depict him in the pose where he raises his arms up. Someone's got to make like an absolute cinema picture with this guy or something, because it just looks so cool. That's exactly how I feel about this guy. Absolute cinema. And lastly but not leastly, my favorite, this is the Vindicator. Oh yeah. This guy looks so freaking rad. I love his jacket. I think the axe came out good. The puffed up collar and just how tough he looks overall. Big fan of this guy. Definitely my favorite of the bunch. But I want to hear from you guys now. Which one of the pillagers do you like the most? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. It's day 53 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE. And today I made the parrots. They were actually pretty straightforward and easy to make. Is what I would say if the chat wasn't whining in my ear every 15 seconds. I haven't gotten to the job! Although, that said, I do really like how all the parrots turned out. My personal favorite would have to be the red one. Although the light blue one is also definitely up there. Oh, and the cockatiel version is so cool. Did I even say that right? Cockatiel? My least favorite is the blue one. This was the first one I made. I don't know. Something about it. It's just a little bit lame. Bland. And then we also have the green one, which I like a lot. But with the parrots made, it actually means that we have very, very little mobs left. This is the list of all the mobs we've made so far. And missing from this, we only really have the wolves, the llamas, and the trader llamas, the wandering trader itself, the ender dragon, which we're saving to the end, the mob vote loser mobs, and the gas. So let me know which one we should do next. Also, shout out to Spider-Man who made the Minecraft mob list and the actual checklist list. He's been keeping up with the whole Minecraft series, and it's really cool. Special thanks to Spider-Man.
What are you doing?
I'm imitating.
You're not imitating. That's not imitating.
I'm imitating. Stop, bro. Come on.
I'm imitating you right now.
I'm imitating the noise that they make. Is this not what they sound like? They go,
No. No, they don't.
What do they sound like then?
There's some like.
That is not what they sound like. You're fucking tripping.
You're fucking tricking.
It's day 54 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE, and today it's time for the ghasts. I made all the variations, and we're gonna look through them in the order of the ghast's life cycle. I think I just hit the mic. So first we have the baby dried ghast. I think it turned out pretty cute. He has that little face that Pokemon fans make whenever you smash their kneecaps with a metal pipe. But after you hydrate him, we get the Ghastling. This guy looks super cool. I love the effect of the visible gills. I wish all the ghasts had visible gills, but for some reason, in the Minecraft textures, it's only this guy. He also walks really fun. Which takes us to the next step of the ghast life cycle, which is obviously the happy ghast. I made him with the harness and everything. I didn't do every color, so I decided to go with the orange harness because that's my favorite color. I actually really like how the harness itself came out, and it sits on his head pretty nicely, and I love his little smile. But this is not it, because there's still one more ghast that we're missing. Hold on to your butt cheeks, because now we have the nether ghast. This dude is super scary. I had a really hard time designing him, but overall I'm actually very happy with how it came out. It is incredibly scary. The teeth might be a little over the top, but I honestly really like them, and although not accurate, I decided to make his tears black. I just thought it was cool, okay? Anyway, these have been the ghasts, and I'll catch you in the next one. So you guys know how, like, in every SPORE Minecraft video, I say, this is one of my favorites. This is definitely one of my favorite one out of the entire Minecraft series. One of my best works. Well, this time, I think I made, hands down, the single worst one in the entire series. So it's day 55 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE, and this time, I made the breeze. Are you ready? Oh, God. Yeah, I know. It's really, really bad. Like, requires a follow-up apology video bad. Like, this is real bad. Yes, the forehead blob part or whatever moves against the whole body and just clashes with it. I wasn't able to make an actual little hurricane. This was the best I could do. And obviously, the rods don't actually rotate around the thing. But the worst part of all is how this thing moves around. Oh my God. When I made the blaze, I decided to give it a spine, which the original doesn't have, just so that it wouldn't look, well, like this. You know, a floating head. This just looks absolutely awful. Honestly, I have no idea how to fix it, and I'm just glad it's over, man. I don't want to make this creature again. This is definitely the single worst one. I'm sorry. I have just made what might be one of the best looking SPORE humans I've ever seen in the history of this fandom. But first, I do have a contractual obligation to say that it is day 56 of making every Minecraft mob in SPORE, and it was time to make the Alex. And after the absolute disappointment that was the day 55 creation, I knew I had to make up for this one somehow. And oh boy, I think I did. Just look at her. I am so proud of this one. Before you come at me in the comments saying that I gave her the most unimaginably unrealistic body of all time? Let me remind you that my Steve was also insanely roided up. I just like sculpting muscles in Spore. But a huge upgrade from Steve when it comes to the anatomy and proportions. And the face itself doesn't look disgusting, unlike my other female human I made in Spore that I refuse to talk about. This one actually looks like a real character. I don't know how to explain it. It doesn't even look Spore. It just looks good, you know? I'm so proud. And you'd think, oh, that's so many parts slapped on a little flimsy body. As soon as that thing starts moving, it's gonna start breaking, right? But that's only half true, because yes, Spore being Spore, the animations are gonna be a little bit scuffed, but this is her walking? What? If you've ever played Spore, that's surprisingly good. Look at the running, and she can even do some like crazier animations that look ungodly good for something this complicated. Like, look at these dances. What is happening? And if it seems like I'm tooting my own horn a lot in this video, let me just say, I absolutely am. I am. I'm just so proud of this one, you know? I kissed at the end of the video. I don't usually, this time I did. Hey, maybe I feel good, you know? You want another one? You want another? No, that's enough. Okay, it's enough. Just go. Just go. It's day 57 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today I made all of the wolves. I cannot believe it took 57 days for us to get here, as they are literally my favorite Minecraft mob, but at last, here we are. I did make all the 9 variants, however, so let's go through them all. The Pale Wolf is my personal favorite. It's the one I had a plushie of growing up, so that's the one I decided to quote-unquote tame. I just gave it a red collar, and I think he looks pretty good. Next is the Rusty Wolf, which was tricky to say the least to get the colors to blend together. I think I did a decent enough job. This color blending would be much easier when it was time to make the Black Wolf, because, well, he's just one color, and the same goes for the Snowy Wolf. I think they both look very good, and the Snowy Wolf gave me the perfect base to make the Ashen Wolf by just slapping a grayer coat on top of it. Next up is the Woods Wolf. Really tricky color blending here, but I think this one turned out better than the Rusty Wolf did, and I then used him as a base for the Chestnut Wolf. I'm actually pretty pleased with this one. Moving on to the Striped Wolf, and last but not least, my second favorite, the Spotted Wolf. Really love how this one turned out. But by all means, let me know which one your favorite is, and I'll catch you in the next one. Is your sister married? No. She's single and ready to mingle. No, she's not.
Why are we talking about my fucking sister? Do not discuss the sexual habits of my sister.
It's day 58 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and today we're making the llamas.
It is I, the wandering trainer.
Do not interrupt me again. Yeah, I guess I made that guy too. So the llamas in Minecraft actually have a wide array of variants, not just in fur color, but also in carpet decoration. And I'm just gonna say it now, I didn't make every single one, but not because I was lazy. I mean, I am, but also because I feel like just showing a bunch of like tiny little variants doesn't make for a good video, which might be why the wolf video flopped, even though it's a really popular mob. And it's just me going, so here's this one, and also they're llamas, so who cares? What I did ended up making was the normal llama, being this sort of like cream colored one. I think it turned out pretty cool. Then I made a tamed version, which is like a whiter llama. And then this one's got the carpet decoration, my favorite carpet decoration.
Actually.
And then I made the wandering trader llama. I think this one actually turned out to be the best one. I really like the colors, and the whole decoration around the llama turned out very good.
May I interest you in a deal? 1 pufferfish for 3 emeralds.
Buddy, you think you look strong? You're just a cheap fucking knockoff. Oh no, I'm the upgrade.
It's day 59 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and we've officially completed the main game roster, aside from the Ender Dragon, which you all know I'm saving for the end. However, there are still some mobs that I want to make in Spore. The first one being the Witherstorm, which you guys asked me to make. I'm gonna make that one. Secondly are the Mob Vault Losers, which, between you and me, I think Minecraft is going to add them back into the game at some point or another, so I'm just gonna save myself the trouble and add them now. As for today, we made the Concept Warden. If you don't know, there were plenty of concept art of the Warden before they reached this final design, which we've already made, and this one's particularly and this one's particularly but this one's particular but this one's what the fuck? But this one's particular but this one's but this one's particularly particularly but this one but this one in bro. But this specific one right here is the one that I liked because it was cool. Yeah, and I made it. Yeah. Yeah, fuck off. It's a stupid fucking video. It's day 60 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. Today we're getting started in making the mob vote loser mobs. There's quite a lot of them, so I'm not doing all of them at once, but I did do 4 of them today. The first one being the Great Hunger, and I'm not gonna lie, it's really bad. Don't click off the video, okay? The next ones are good, I promise. This one's really bad. It was super hard to have to try to interpret whatever this is into a Spore creature. However, after this one, we made the Barnacle. And this one I am super proud of. It's my favorite that I've made today. And just look at that thing. Four-way split, the four-way splitting jaw. The way it moves is really satisfying, and that tongue, oh, this one's top tier. Next, we have the Wildfire. For this one, I took the blaze we had made, and I added the shields to it, as well as this netherite helmet crown thing with a gem on the center. It turned out super tough, and since I couldn't get the shields to actually rotate around the thing, because that's just impossible for Spore movement, I made him walk with the shields, which is also super satisfying. And lastly, we have the Icy Olager. I probably should have made this one when I made the Illagers, because I had already made the Moobloom in the cow video, and the Glow Squid in the squid video, and those are like the other 2 that were part of his mob vote, so I just kind of chucked them in here right now. But I do think that he looks pretty good. But by all means, let me know what you think. Which mob vote losers should we do next? And make sure to follow, because we are so close to the end of the series. Oh. Oh. It's day 61 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and part 2 of 3 of making every mob vote loser. So let's get started. The first of the day is the Vulture, where I came up with a really clever technique of putting a sphere to cover most of the beak, because I was only really interested in the tip. All things considered, I think it turned out really good. For all of the mobs that are just animals, I'm not really looking at the real animal for reference, only using the official Minecraft images. That way I don't get carried away just making a real animal, and they end up looking more accurate to what would have been added to the game. But up next is the Glare. I really struggled with this one, and I went a little bit crazy. Snorting is so cute. Shut the fuck up! But I think at the end, it came out alright. It's definitely a lot creepier than I would have liked, but one good thing I can say about it is that I actually really like the placement of the little sticks. I don't know, this one was really hard to interpret. After that came the Meerkat. Definitely a little bit more on the goofy side, but again, I think not using the real animal as reference actually paid off here. I had the chat instruct me on what it should actually look like, and it was like that one movie with the guy, you know what I'm talking about, that one movie with the guy, yeah. And my favorite of today is the Ostrich. This is where the no reference really shined, because real ostriches have tiny little beaks, while the Minecraft one would have had a weird duckbill thing, just like how the chicken has, which is amazing continuity. It's also cross-eyed with front-facing eyes, which is very weird, but did give this very iconic look, which I really enjoy. But let me know which one your favorite is down below, and I'll see you tomorrow when we make the last episode of the Mob Vote Losers. It's day 62 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore, and the final episode of making all the Mob Vote Losers. So let's get to it. Across the 3 little episodes of making Mob Vote Losers, I noticed a bit of a pattern. 2 of them are pretty mid, 1 ends up being really bad, and 1 of them ends up being really cool. The one who was really freaking cool today was the crab. I went into it a little bit unconfident, I didn't know how to interpret it very well, and at the start, the whole face of the crab was looking a little bit like a koozie. But after one of my viewers told me to add spikes to it, at the very end, it came together beautifully. And it is by far the best one we've made today. It all goes downhill from here. But after this beautiful crab, we had this weird looking penguin. I don't know, maybe it's just the Minecraft design that's really simple. Don't get me wrong, it's a penguin, it passes as one, but it doesn't have that flair. Like, it's not, you know, it doesn't blow me out of the water. But with the penguin done, that does mean I can recreate this meme.
After all these years, finally, we have them all.
There you go. So there you go, I guess. With the crab being really good and the penguin being kind of mid, we hit the one that's really bad, the tough golem. Don't get me wrong, this has got absolutely nothing that's tough about it. It looks really goofy. I didn't know what the fuck it is that the tough golem wears, so I just gave him this weird skirt. I couldn't tell you a single thing that I actually like about this. But hopefully I redeemed myself at least a little bit when it was time for the rascal, because I actually kind of enjoy how this guy looks. He looks like someone who's just been down in the caves for far too long. It's a nice blend of being kind of eerie and a little bit creepy, while also having maybe a bit of a cuter side to him. With all the mob vote losers out of the way, that means we only have 2 more days, as there are literally only 2 mobs left. The Wither Storm, and then finally, the Ender Dragon. Let me know if you're excited for the ending of this series, and I'll catch you tomorrow.
Face me, foul beast!
It's day 63 of making every Minecraft mob in Spore. Can you believe it, guys? Series finale, just a week away. So for such a special episode, I had to go with an absolute banger creation. It's time to cook the Wither Storm. I had made the Wither already, so to start with, we just needed the command block, which I inserted into his chest and made the ribs hug it tight. This already looks so freaking cool, but we're not stopping here. The Wither Storm has many stages, but I think the one that I find the coolest is this one. I think this is stage 9, but you can correct me if I'm wrong. One of the coolest things that the Wither Storm can do is suck blocks upwards, which I've always thought was an awesome effect. And I do have a Spore mod that adds little blocks. I haven't used this throughout the whole series because the point of making these in Spore was to make them different from the original game, and this is just exactly ripped from it. But in a situation like this, I am actually going to use these tiny little blocks to put on invisible limbs and make it seem like the Wither Storm is sucking the blocks upward. And here it is. Oh my god, I absolutely love the look of this thing. Not only was it really fun to make, but the result is awesome. And this means that the next episode will be the last, as there is literally only the Ender Dragon remaining. I'll see you guys then. Guys, this is the last time I get to say this. It's day 64 of making every single Minecraft mob in Spore, and as we reach a full stack of episodes, it's time for the... The Ender Dragon is the creation that has taken the longest to make out of anything I've ever done in Spore. Coming in at 2 hours and 15 minutes, it is such an epic way to end this 64-day journey. The series had some absolute ups and downs throughout, but seeing so many people join me on stream as we made the Ender Dragon brought a genuine smile to my face. As for the dragon herself, the most satisfying part of making her to me was the face, which I think looks absolutely gorgeous. The wings, however, were a big challenge. It was my first time actually locking in and using these wing parts, but I think I pulled it off in the end. Yet at the end. And this is the final result. I cannot tell you how much I like this. And since it's the last episode anyway, I might as well say this one more time. This is probably one of my favorites of the entire series. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me make every single one of these mobs, and I also hope that you guys forgive me for taking this long to actually get here. Following the daily videos thing was very difficult. Everything about making these takes a long time, not just the creature, but the recording, the editing, and you know, sometimes life gets in the way. I got sick multiple times throughout the entire series and wasn't able to work on videos at all, which is why it's taken this long. I'm even sick right now as I record this. I mean, there really is no better way of ending the series than me having a cold. I hope you can't tell. But anyway, I gotta go now because I have a dragon to slay.